What's going on, EasyAgentPro? It's Mike here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the top interests that you can use these days now that Facebook has taken away a lot of the demographics that we were able to use previously, such as, homeowner, likely to buy, and different types of demographics that they've taken away that real estate agents can't really use anymore. So with these interests, you're going to be able to sort of target the same way and get more granular with your targeting. And it's going to give you the leg up over some of the other real estate agents out there that aren't utilizing these sorts of interests anymore. So let's get right into it. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am on my actual ads manager page. So this is what you're going to see when you first pull up your actual ads. So I'm going to come over here and click on this little three-prong button, and I'm going to come to Audience Insights. So I'm going to click on this, of course, leave this page. And when you first pull up the Audience Insights page, it's going to give you the option to target everyone on Facebook or people connected to your page. So this is going to work in two separate ways. It's going to work better for people connected to your page if you've already built up a good audience in your area. So if you have hundreds of people that are inside of your Facebook page, you can start off using this, or you can come to everyone on Facebook if you're just starting out, or if you don't have that much engagement on your Facebook page. So for everyone out there, I'll just start with everyone. So what you can do is now come over here to look at the interests of people. Now, you can get a lot more granular with things. This is just going to show you how to do it and give you a good list of all of the different ones that are going to work for you. But if you want to get more granular, you can come down here to input the certain area or city that you're going to be in, a certain age group that you're looking at targeting, and you can then start to come through and figure out what interests are going to be applicable to the people that you're looking at targeting that would be over in this area. So what we're going to do is come over here to interest, and we're going to type in real estate. All right, so once that's in, you're going to come over here to page likes. So once you are on page likes, you're going to see the top 10 categories, and each category is going to have a different page that is going to correlate and have the most amount of things in common with real estate. So there's going to be 10 here. And what I do is I go and copy paste all of these so that I'm having one from every single category. I will copy and paste these, and then I will open up an Excel spreadsheet and I'll just paste them in there. So as you can see, I've pasted everything inside of this Excel spreadsheet real quick. And what you can do now, what you can do after the fact is just delete everything from these two categories. But for now, you can keep everything in there. So while you're copying, pasting all of the other ones, you're not going to be running into any issues with formatting or anything like that. So I'm going to come back over here to Facebook. And as you can see, Zillow is number one for products and services. And if you come down here to page likes, you can see that Zillow is also number one when it comes to the amount of relevance. But you're also going to see a lot of other relevant page likes that are going to be down here. So what you can also do if you don't want to grab something from every single category is you can just grab the top 10, top 20, top 30, whatever you want from the different page likes that have things in common with real estate. However, what I like to do is to come over here to the top 10 categories and grab ones from each category. So that way you're going to have a more diverse amount of people that are going to be coming and going from your pages, and more diverse amount of people that aren't just going to be from the product and service categories and maybe a furniture store and home improvement categories. You're going to have different people that are going to be all over the place that may be interested in real estate. So what you're going to do next is come over and say you want to target Zillow, since that's the first one in the products and services category. So let me delete real estate from there and put in Zillow. So since Zillow is up here now, you're going to see that the top categories change, and there's different ones that are going to be on here than were on the real estate one. So let me go ahead and copy and paste again and show you how it's going to be different. So copy this, and I will come over here and I will just paste these here. So as you can see, there are different ones that are showing up So as you can see, the product and service, Zillow, and then also Live Nation concerts, home decor, there's Pottery Barn and Pier 1, furniture store, IKEA, of course, is still there. You know, there's some of the same ones that are going to show up between all of the different categories. So what you want to do is continue to go down the different categories and pick different ones that you're going to want to target. So after Zillow, let's try to do IKEA. So let me delete this from here and put IKEA, and let's see what shows up here. When you're going to do the exact same thing, grab all of the ones from here, copy, and paste right here. So you're going to want to do this for as many as you want. The more, the better works in this type of situation. However, it gets to the point where there's just way too many. It becomes very tedious for you to go through and try to find all of the ones that are in common. So now that we have about 3 of them here, what you're going to want to do in your own business is, you know, probably going to do a little bit more, probably around 10. But I am going to just do these 3 just to give you an example so you can go through and kind of see what the process is like. Now I'm going to come over here and just delete these 2 columns so that they're not in the way. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select this column and move my face over, and I'm going to sort this from A to Z so you can kind of see what ones have in common. So you can see that Book VIP shows up 2 out of 3 times. And this is why you're going to want to do this more than just 3 times in your own business. You're going to want to do this probably about 10 times so you can see all of the different categories that are going to show up in your specific area, as opposed to just a few of them, because you're going to want to get a little bit more granular with things. So you see Book VIP showed up twice, DSW showed up twice, IKEA showed up 3 times, Lowe's showed up 2 out of 3 times, Pier 1 and Pottery Barn both showed up. You're going to see that the Pioneer Woman, this showed up as well. Ulta shows up, Whole Foods, and of course Zillow is going to show up as well. So this is just a good idea that's going to give you a starting point so that you can go through and figure out which ones are going to work best for you. Now, of course, as you can see from this list, it's not a end all be all for what you should be targeting and what you shouldn't be targeting as far as interest. This is giving you an idea of what you could potentially be targeting in those little hidden gems that are going to be out there in your market. So you want to take these things into consideration when you're actually coming up with your interests and run these things that are going to be specific to your area. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments section. We'll be down there answering all questions. If you like the video, be sure to leave it a like so we know that you enjoyed it, and it helps our channel to grow. If you're new, be sure to subscribe so you're not missing out on any new videos that we put out. My name is Mike, and I'll see you in the next one.